Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Baltimore Orioles and the Wolves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
You don't believe in arranged marriage. I disgrace my family's entire way of life. I think I'm finally beginning to see. Good. And you have the decency to like anyone.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle, and we are set for baseball
Leading
here
off
this
tonight
evening.
for Baltimore, the shortstop, Ryan.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
In 1920,
And that's by him.
my great-grandmother, Sophie Petrillo, became a pioneer in the women's rights movement. She single-handedly dragged her family into the 20th century by refusing to be focused
0-1.
7 o'clock.
and demanding instead to marry.
And now a pitch on the way.
To do so, she had to leave behind everything.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a...
Yeah, Ma. You make me very proud. No, Ma. You make me proud.
long home
The
run.
center fielder, number 30.
In now, Cedric Mullins. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Another 0-2 home. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And stepping in, Trey Mancini.
Trey
Fouled away.
Mancini.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Now the first pitch.
The right fielder.
Anthony Santander is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off.
I would now like to introduce my girlfriend, the very affectionate.
And it's fouled away.
Well, it's nice to finally meet you. Alan told me that you work in an animal.
Fouled off.
So, you have a lot to
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears it. So here is Tim Salmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Wolves,
Here it comes.
the right fielder.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
Into the box now, Kyle
Batting
Lewis.
second, the center fielder.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
On your plane, head over to Denver and at least look at this car. Now you want to.
just want to go to Colorado.
Batting third, the third baseman, Joey.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Popped him up. Severino is there. Makes the play, one away. Now it'll be Max Muncy. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Max Muncy.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. That evens it up 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone!
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Hit well again. Down the right field line. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Apparently, there's an emotional connection with this car.
That's a mixed emotion. It took us 2 years to restore it.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman.
Now here's the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, Austin.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Down the left field line and deep. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
So he sets him down swinging. Austin Hayes becomes the first out of the inning. Freddie Galvis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Alvarez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now to the plate, here is Rio Ruiz. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Fouled off. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled off.
The Golden Mother's Day Marathon is brought to you by Ubrelvy. Learn more at ubrelvy.com.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
The pitcher, Jack.
And that one yanked just foul.
Flaherty.
The 0-1 on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Tim Salmon.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs is the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
When we got this app, 50% of our stress was washed on the drain.
To the plate now, Kyle Lewis.
Center fielder, number 1, Kyle.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Very simple.
This is my first time trying on.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And late reactions, and they got him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
At Domino's, we're more than just classic
Pulled toward right center field. Mullins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So now here is Pedro Severino as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The catcher.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 35.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Still got the Bush bumper sticker on it.
You were a Republican?
No, my friends and I just thought it was funny. Yeah, Bush.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Shortstop, Ryan.
Fouled away.
Mountcastle.
Much to look at. It's like it.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on.
Yeah, maybe if the truck towing it was
And he
going
struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncy.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Dylan Tate is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Alvarez.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez rolled slowly down the first baseline. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Now a man at 3rd with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about any time soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
That's the thing about haggling, dude. Sometimes he wins, sometimes he loses.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2-1. Muncy stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Striding in is Bo Bichette. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
I got 2 on the count.
Richard and just
And it's fouled away.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Fouled off. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
The batter.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
look, if you want to run everything by your ex-girlfriend and not tell Larry the truth, then so be it.
Austin Hayes, the next to bat.
The left fielder. Austin.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that,
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in next is Prince Fielder.
Chicago. The first baseman.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
The pitcher, number 22, Jack.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Stepping in now, Jack Flaherty. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in
The right
time.
fielder, number 15, Jim.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone.
wow, that's 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. I'm no expert, but I might say they have to give him first base for the rest of the game, no matter what the situation is. He's destroying them so far.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis.
Kyle
Line drive to center field.
Lewis.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Spin was smooth, and it kept getting better.
Into the box,
The third
Joey
baseman,
Gallo
number
flew out
13.
last time up.
Joey.
Infield shifted well to the
Gallo.
right. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. A A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. Hayes on the run for it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Fouled away. 0-1, here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Third baseman. Rio.
And it's fouled away. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled off.
What? Dads don't teach you how to masturbate. That's somebody told me before I had kids.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The catcher.
First offering. Pedro Severino will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Michael Franco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Michael Baumann, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
Leading off for the Wolves. The left
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's out number 1. Stepping in next, Salvador Perez. He bounced out last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
The batter, number 11.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Santander looks up, and it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
That brings up Prince Fielder. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Ryan Mountcastle. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate, Cedric
Now
Mullins.
batting, number 31.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch popped up. Gallo is over and he puts it away for the first out. So here's Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Mancini.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on.
Chaining the door is going to stop a zombie werewolf.
And he fouls this one off.
Guy gets killed by a zombie werewolf because I didn't chain the door.
And it's fouled away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Slow little roller to third. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Salmon backing up on it. And this one is gone, a home run.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
In now, Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, Austin.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Popped up. Fielder has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch to retire the side. And now, Jack Flaherty. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Fly ball out toward left center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. The batter now will be Tim Salmon, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. First pitch on its way. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Kyle.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Mullins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate now is Joey Gallo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Gallo.
First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Salmon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Tyler Wells, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now.
Tyler Wells.
Next up is Max Muncy.
The batter,
0-1 the count.
Second
He's
baseman.
2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Muncy.
Turned on down the line. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning.
Every customer has their own safe light story. This couple loves camping adventures, and their SUV is always there with them. So when their windshield...
7th inning ready to roll, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Freddie Galvis. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Salmon backing up on it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now.
The third baseman.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fouled off. Hit hard, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Ramon Urias will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning.
7th inning stretch.
Alan Harper.
Isaac Matson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in will be Yordan Alvarez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
For the Wolves, the left fielder, Yordan.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Alvarez.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Really? In the middle of the day? 2 strikes to count. Wait a minute. Who's Alan Harper? I am going to answer that before I do.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. Taken high and deep to right. Santander looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Prince Fielder. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Jack Flaherty. He flew out in his last debut.
22, Jack Flaherty.
First offering, and he popped him up. Santander grabs it to retire the side.
Because I'm Walden in the movie Wally. Say hello to my friend Danny.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Into the box now, Cedric Mullins.
Number 31.
Popped him up. Gallo over to his right. 1 away.
Larry just texted me, wants to see me. What do you think he wants?
Up next, Trey Mancini, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Lewis waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Lewis able to track it down for the 3rd out.
Just act like I'm not here and punch like no one's watching. And action.
So you said you wanted to talk.
Louder.
What?
Louder. There's a lot of ambient noise in here.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Tim Salmon.
The right fielder, Tim.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out. Next to stand in is Kyle Lewis. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Lewis.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's Galvis at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Next, it'll be Joey Gallo, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Hayes. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
You might as well. You can't mooch a wedding that you just destroyed. I know. How great is that? Classic Alan Arbor. Strong man. I don't know how I didn't see.
First pitch on its way.
Obviously made up name.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
High and deep down the left field line.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Batter number 2.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ready. Galvis.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Ready now is Rio Ruiz. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Baltimore down to their final strike. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro Severino.
Kenley
attention,
Jansen
please.
gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Jansen.
Into the box, Pedro Severino, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
COVID-19 vaccines are ready.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's what we've come to expect in these Diamond Dynasty matchups. Managers pulling the strings, putting their guys in the best possible situations to produce, and produce they did here. That was about as entertaining a game as it gets.
15-7 is the final score here. The Wolves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jack Flaherty takes home the win. Adam Pletko allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Wait a second. We've never had this many hits.
It's a shocking new season of Catfish.
Get out of here. Wow.
It all starts with a new episode of Team on 2 this Tuesday, followed by Catfish at 9.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes.
So nice to finally meet you, Evelyn.
You too, dear. How far along are you?
My mother assumes that since you agreed to marry me, you must be pregnant.
No, I'm not pregnant.
Are you after my money?
Of course not.
Este es buscando trabajo en el mundo nuevo. Not looking for a green card either. You must genuinely like Alan. This is uncharted territory for me.
I know. She